Welcome to Resort Marketing Bits. I'm Michael Grimm, and today we're continuing our series on marketing with Pinterest for resorts. If you haven't watched the video from last week, I highly recommend that you stop now and go back and do so. In that video, we really explained what Pinterest is, how it works, and what it's for. Today we're explaining a strategy to help you drive traffic to your resort's website via Pinterest. And so if you go back and watch that video, it's going to give you a better understanding of what we're talking about today. If you really want to drive traffic to your resort site and generate leads from it, you're going to need to take a different approach than we covered previously. You have to approach it in a similar fashion to that of an AdWords campaign, like a Google AdWords campaign. Start at the end and work your way backwards. If your end goal is to generate a tour, you need to first craft a compelling offer and build a web page around it. This is going to be your landing page. This is where it gets tricky. You need to have a link on every page of your website with a heading that drives people to click in and go to that landing page. You see, we want members and guests to pin the images on your website. Once they've pinned your images, they live on Pinterest. What we want is to get strangers on Pinterest to click on those images and be redirected to your website. Once on your site, we want to drive them to your landing page. In order to get anywhere with this audience on Pinterest, you first must have compelling images on your website. This is how the site works. If your pictures are bad or even just mediocre, they won't attract any attention and they'll fail to drive any traffic. This means instead of running around with a camera trying to snap a bunch of pictures to put up on Pinterest, you need to hire a professional photographer. This does not mean go out and buy a professional camera. A camera is just a tool. You need a skilled, trained operator to handle it for you. In addition to knowing the angles, lighting, framing, all that to best capture a moment, a professional photographer will also be able to masterfully retouch the images for you after the fact to enhance them even more and make them more compelling. The next thing you need to do is create compelling content. If you take a picture of your pool, it probably won't do you any good. But if you capture a fantastic moment with a family playing in the water, encourage them to come and pin their favorite images on your site. That last step is important because we're letting the members do the work for us. This is instead of creating a Pinterest account ourselves, organizing several boards, and following loads of other people on Pinterest, which we're going to cover next week. Additionally, this benefits you, though, through borrowed credibility and social proof. This is because your resort as a brand is not the ones pushing these images in front of people. It's your loyal members who have valued your brand enough to share the images with the rest of the world. So that just about covers the basics for now. Next week we'll show you how to take the other approach and actually create an account for the resort, organize your boards, and share all of your relevant content. Until then, I'm Michael Grimm for the Resort Developers Association. I'll see you later.